new here, please hit the subscribe button. If not, then welcome back. Today I am going to be working on a fabric tumbler. I've had a couple mentions of one. Now this is my first attempt, so bear with me. I attempted it for you guys and it wasn't working, so I cut my fabric down to size. Now this is a knit fabric with a 4-way stretch. I've heard it's best to use a cotton fabric, but I'm just gonna go with what I have. And yes, it's plain, I know, so boring. So first I have some glitter glue and I'm gonna brush this on all over my tumbler, like so. I am not doing, hold on. I am not doing the bottom of my tumbler, I'm just doing the around it. And then once we are good with our fabric, we have it how we like it, I will be adding a chunky glitter over top to give it some sparkle, because it is a plain fabric. The fabric isn't anything special. It's not have any neat designs on it. Sorry about that, my camera turned off. But I don't think you guys missed anything. I'm just coating this with my glue, with my glitter glue. Oh my goodness, my hair keeps getting in it. And like I said, if you did miss this, I am gonna coat it with some what am I coating it with? I'm going to be covering it with, oh, glitter. That's right. Okay, so I've got my fabric where I want it. Maybe not. Kind of want it down a little more. Okay. So about right there. And you want to try and get your edges as even as possible. Did I do this upside down, guys? I feel like I did, because this side is way up here. And this is... Let me see. All right, I'm gonna take my scissors and cut off this loose bit. Now, this seam is not perfect by any means. Actually, I might cut a little more off. Add a little glue. Trying to smooth out any bumps. Because we don't want any bumps. Here, I'm going to put it on the turner real quick, just so I have a, let me turn this off, just so we have a stable place, because I want to add some glue underneath, like these edges, like right here. Because as you see, we lost a little bit. And don't worry if don't worry about going all the way to the tip. Is okay. Because it dries clear. That was not what I wanted. Let's see if we can't wipe off most of that. I'm just adding a little bit underneath this ledge because it is dried up before we got it sticking good. So I'm gonna pat it down. And let me trim a little bit more. My glasses, my scissors are trying to stick. All right, guys, I think that's as good as we are going to get it. Sorry about the neighbors upstairs. I don't know what they're doing. So I'm just gonna let that sit and dry. We'll see. Hopefully it comes out. Remember, this is my first time, but it's pretty smooth on there. So I'm gonna let it dry for at least 2 hours, and then we'll come back and add more glitter glue over top. See you guys soon. Alrighty guys, I'm back and ready to put on some glue over top. My brush is slightly damp. Now bear with me, this is my first time. I am a fabric cup virgin. I don't know how one normally does this. So this first layer, I'm gonna just do straight up glitter glue, and then the next layer, I think I'm gonna do it watered down like you would with, hopefully I have enough. Watered down like you would with the glitter, you know, to coat your glitter. Sorry about the baby. Her daddy has her. Thank goodness for daddies. Gotta get around this top. This top is slacking. Slack-a-lacking. Mom, you hear my child looking for me. Mom Life Chronicles. There's never a break when you have a toddler. Even when daddy's around, you still don't get no break. I'm just over here rambling. I usually don't, but why not? Why not talk to myself like a loony? It's the cool thing to do. I'm gonna let this dry longer than you would typically let your glitter glue dry, because this is literally saturated. This should get it nice and hard. And if you get it your gray part, it's okay. It'll be okay. It's not. Okay, I think we're good, guys. See you guys in a bit. Well, in a little while. Hello, welcome back. I'm going to add another layer of glue to my tumbler. Turn my turner on. Now this has dried for over 12 hours. Come on. Where are you? Let's get out this loose stuck on glue. There we go. Okay. Oh man, I'm just flinging glue all over the place. And let me just warn you guys, try not to get this glue on you. If you've worked with it already, you know it is hard to get off of yourself, or anything for that matter. That's why this stuff is so flippin' amazing. Like, is the best. It dries so well, like it really sticks. Whatever you want to stick is gonna stick. Now it does dry a little tacky, so be warned, like, don't freak out ever if you notice it's drying tacky and not hard. I mean, it dries hard too, but don't freak out if it's tacky. It's nothing you did, that's just how it dries. So be warned. Sorry, I'm just dabbing it into these areas that I don't want to pick it up. There we go. There we go. Probably messing up my brush, but I'm not a painter, so. I'm probably gonna let this one dry a while too, because this fabric I'm using is pretty thick. If you're using like just a normal cotton blend that's thin, you don't have to put on as many, you probably don't have to put on as many layers. If you do, then okay. But I would imagine the thinner the material, the less layers are needed. Okay. Just add a little right here. Let's just add a little to the brush. And get this. Guys, I got some on my hand. This is the worst. I don't like getting it on me. Especially like I'm OCD. If you haven't noticed, I feel bad. David and Narendra are like, apply and walk away when it comes to Brite Tone, and I'm over here like not applying and walking away because I'm so OCD. Okay, that's good enough. I gotta get this off my fingers. So I'm gonna let that spin for quite some time. I'll see you guys once we are dry. Hopefully you guys got all that. My low battery symbol popped up, and I don't know how much you guys missed, but I just did another layer of the glitter glue and covered it really well, and I'm gonna let it dry probably another 12 hours or so. So we'll see. See you guys in a while. Alright guys, I am back and I'm going to apply third layer of glitter glue. Let me turn this on. Now with this layer I am going to also apply my glitter. So I want to make sure I get my edges really well. Now I'm going to go a little heavier on the edges just because this fabric is pretty thick and I want to kind of fill in that gap. At this point, your glitter should do a pretty good job at coating, or not your glitter, your glue should do a pretty good job at coating because your fabric has soaked in a lot of it and is nice and firm and hard and really stuck on there. I guess is not going anywhere. That is for sure. Put a little glue on the bottom. Okay, get that coated. First I'm going to start with this bottom edge. And we're going to go pretty heavy on this edge. So I'm just kind of shaking it at an angle. Jaden, I'm doing a video. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to take this off just to get this bottom here. It got it pretty well already. So I'm just shaking it right on top. Let me add a little more glue here. Just shaking it. Put this back in here. I'm probably going to get a lot of this glitter in this cup just because of the angle I'm shaking it at. Now usually I want to go thin on my chunky glitters. Okay, now that this is done, I'm gonna go thinner and go a little bit thicker right here, just so it matches the other side. Okay. Now I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle it all over. Hold on. Turn that off. I have a little bit of a hair right here. Okay. Sorry, I had a hair strand. We are not part of it. We are not part of this cup. Sorry, my thing is just not wanting to go in there really well. I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it on. Sorry about that. When you have a house full of kids, they sometimes fight. All the joys of being a parent. Alright guys, so I think that's good. I'm going to let it spin, and then when it looks like it's kind of dry, I'm going to smush down the glitter. See you guys soon. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and push down my glitter. So I'm just going to use the paper I have and just kind of push it down. Now, this has been drying for about an hour and a half. We want that pushed down really well. Don't worry if it sticks a little, it is a little tacky. Now I am gonna do another layer of my chunky glitter on my edges just to get them a little bit thicker. And like there's like a spot right there where it's not, doesn't have great coverage. You want your glitter to lay pretty flat. Now there was like a little fuzzy. There it is. You don't want no fuzzies. And that's it. I'll be back when I am ready to add more glitter to my edges. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we are ready for the rest of our glitter and yeah, the rest of our glitter for the edges. I think the bottom looks pretty good, so I think I'm just gonna try and stay. You know what? No. It's not what I wanted. At the bottom. So, just gonna try and concentrate it right here. I'm gonna do one side at a time. I just want it nice. I want it to kind of blend in with this seam right here, just so there's not like this huge drop off. If that makes sense. Girl. My little toddler, she's has her hand in the door with her little stuffed bear.
Mama.
Now normally I would not go so heavy with a chunky glitter because Lord knows it takes forever to cover. But we are doing this to try and help even out that edge that we have. If your edge isn't so thick, then I wouldn't even bother. Just depends on the fabric. Like I used a pretty thick fabric. I'm just gonna go in this spot right here. Gotta wait for it to spin back around. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to take a dry brush and just brush anything away that's up here. Okay. I'm gonna kind of push this off of here a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna repeat our process on this side. Okay, I think it's well coated. Now we are going to do our glitter again. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna sprinkle, we're gonna brush some of this loose glitter off. All right, I'm gonna let it spin and dry and do its thing. See you guys later. All right guys, I am back. It's been spinning for 2 hours. So I'm just gonna go ahead and smush down my edges. And then I'm going to apply a coat of water and glue mixture over top of the whole thing to help seal in everything. So it is a 2-to-1 ratio of glue to water. Let's see this glitter real quick. So I already have my water in a little dish. So I'm gonna add some glue. It's wanting to squirt out funky. Alright, that's probably good. Oh, no thank you. Stir it in real good. It should be like a milky white color. So now I'm just going to brush it over the entire cup. And this will seal in my glitter. And it should help with any layers of Brite Tone. It'll help reduce that a little bit. And as always, it does dry clear, so you don't have to worry about that. Make sure you get your top and bottom really well. And don't forget your bottom, your very bottom, I should say. Get that nice and covered. And the edges, I just don't want to hold. Okay, now I'm just gonna let it dry for at least 2 hours. I like to go a little longer when I do this. So I'll see you guys back here in a few. Bye. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Our glue is dry and we are ready for our Brite Tone. I feel like it only took forever for this part, but we're finally there. Sorry. I would just like to note also the second layer of glue I did let dry for another 12 hours. I don't know if you would necessarily have to. I just did because I was really busy. So that's just a note just for you guys. So if you are following exactly what I do, that's exactly what I did. So I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry about my toddler. I don't know why she's freaking out. I'm gonna go see. I am done with this layer. See you guys soon. Hello guys, I am back and I am ready to do a level sanding. So I've got my block inside my, wrapped in my 400 grit, or Hello, we are back and I'm going to do another level sand. So I got my block on my sandpaper. Alright guys, I am back with my final layer of Brite Tone. I may have put too much, we'll see. Oh, there's a dry spot. I don't want any dry spots. think we covered all of our dry spots. I'm gonna leave it alone and let it spin. And that is it, guys. We are done. Give it at least 4 days before any shipping or handoff. That's it. Wasn't so bad. Bye.